let's go. And then whoever joins in, they can just pick up where I started. Hi, Soror, and then they can go back to the video. Hi, Ronald. All right. Okay, so if you missed my first video, it's okay. You can go back and look at it. But I am going to start now with my second video. I'm going to do this as a two-part series. Okay, so a lot of people have been asking, they've been inquiring about how I beat COVID. And as I said in my first video, I would not be the person that I am if I decided to not be transparent about the process and about what I went through. And so I am going to not deviate from that and continue on my journey of education and being transparent with what I went through. And I went through COVID. It was not pretty. I had ups and downs. That's on my first video, but on the second video, I'm just going to jump into how I got through it. Okay, so the first thing is you have to know your body. You have to know your body inside and out, and when something is wrong, you have to jump on it right away. Now, I knew that something was not right with my body when I started to develop a mild cough because I have a really, really strong immune system, and I rarely get sick. I have not had a cold or flu, I would say probably since high school, and that was 21 years ago. My 21-year-old has never seen me sick. My 9 and 7-year-old have never seen me sick. I do not get sick. So I knew that something was wrong when I started to develop a cough and when my energy started to go down. And so I knew that something was wrong, and I knew that I probably had contracted the coronavirus. So when I found out that I contracted the coronavirus, I started working on just fighting it. I didn't sit on it. I proactively started fighting it. And the first thing that I did was I started to take vitamin C, and I always take vitamin C. But vitamin C, I have the 500 milligrams, but the 1,000 milligrams is much, much better. So I would encourage you, let's just say if you get it, prepare to get it. No one is safe. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what car you drive. It doesn't matter what your nationality is. It doesn't matter how many times you work out. It doesn't matter how healthy you are, how young or old you are. You are open to getting it, all right? I also took elderberry. I took this every single day. I took the gummies, and I also basically took the tablet. Another thing that I took, because I had a really, really bad cough, and the cough was very violent, I took Delcium. I took this every 4 hours, and I also took Tylenol cold and flu. I took that as well. I drank many fluids. I didn't necessarily have an appetite, but I took a lot of fluids and a lot of immune support teas. Like, for example, this Yogi tea. This is definitely a manufacturer. I took this tea every single day. Zicam. Zicam is what my husband kept pumping into me. This is like a form of zinc. My doctor had also put an order in for this as well through CVS. However, CVS was on back order and they didn't have this. So you can get this from the counter. You can get this from CVS. You can get this from any store. And Zicam works wonders. My husband got sick as well. Within a day of taking the Zicam, he was back to his normal self. Okay. Also, I took my temperature every single day because I actually was symptomatic. Those were the symptoms that I had was fever and cough. I went through a 3-day rough period. And that 3-day rough period resulted in a high fever of up to 101 degrees. And so with that, you have to know what your temperature is. You have to have a thermometer. If you do not have a thermometer, I would suggest that you go ahead and buy one. Even if you do not have one, go ahead and buy one now. Also, so the doctors are not going to put in an order for any medicine. The bottom line is there is no cure. There is no vaccine. The doctors cannot necessarily tell you what to do. They don't know. You have to know how your body is going to react. When your body does react, if it does react, the best thing that you need to do is you need to fight it, and you need to work on healing remedies that are going to get you through it. Broth, in terms of eating, that broth will work miracles. Chicken broth, regular broth, whatever it is. Now, there are no what is it? This is a lupin product. Now, this tablet is actually an antibiotic. However, the doctors are not going to give you antibiotics for the virus because antibiotics do not work on this virus. The only thing that is going to work, okay, is survival of the fittest. That's what this virus is. This virus is really all about survival of the fittest, how healthy you are, right? And how healthy your mind is. This is all about mind and body. No doctor can give you anything. I am not a doctor, but what I am a health expert. And I have been a health expert for many years. And so I do know enough about health and wellness and about what your body needs to be able to survive. And so this antibiotic really didn't do anything, but my doctor had me on it if there was something else going on. I told you guys vitamin C. Also, Centrum. I took these tablets as well, in addition to all of the other tablets I was taking. Now, fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables does a body good. So you have to get that vitamin C in you, that vitamin D in you. Oranges, lemons, tangerines. As you can see, I did lime. I cut it up. I smelled it. I took oranges. I cut them up. I drank the juice. I ate them. Tangerines. This is actually a grapefruit. Also from my soror mentor, she told me about cutting up oranges, cutting up lemons, cutting up lime. Another person told me about onions, and then also, what else did she say? Ginger. And so what I did was I put that all in a pot, and I just let it boil. And then I just smelled the aroma, and I just basically let that sit for about a couple of hours, and I just basically inhaled all of the fumes from the fruit. And that also did a good thing too. A diffuser, just to basically clean the air. You know, this is something that you can get from Walmart. My cousin also got me another big diffuser from Target. And so I was able to put water and then also some oil in there. And that just made me feel so much better. Also rest. You know, I had to shut down everything. And I did. I shut down social media. I shut down Facebook. I shut down Instagram. The only thing that I watched was TikTok, because I think TikTok is just so... It's a beautiful thing, because I mean you're happy. You know, on TikTok people are happy, they are dancing. Dancing is joy, dancing is life, dancing is basically what speaks to my soul. And so that's what I did. Also, this Synergy piece, my friend Natika got me this Synergy juice. This Synergy juice just basically revitalizes the system. It has so many ingredients in here. I'll basically send a snapshot of all of the ingredients that are in here and also the impact of this. So it's raw kombucha, and it basically just rebuilds the system. You could get any flavor, ginger ale, or you can also get Trilogy. I love both of them. Also, in order to get through this, it's all about your support system. You know, if you get this, it is not a death sentence. You do not necessarily have to think the worst. It is scary. It is very scary. But You can get through it. And by getting through it, having a positive mind, being able to push through even when you don't feel like it, being able to push through mentally, calling on your support system and not being afraid and embarrassed just because you have something or just because you think you have a life-threatening disease. That support system, that army, that tribe is going to get you through. I cannot speak more about this. What happened to me is my family and my friends and my support system and my Facebook family got me through this, because all of the energy that I've put out that I did not have at that point during this virus, I was able to get back through all of the love and all of the positive words of encouragement, all of the prayers, all of the Facebook messages, all of the text messages I got, all of the calls, all of the food that was dropped in front of my door. All of that love, that power, those prayers, God listens to prayers, and those prayers is what got me through. Because as soon as I put the call out that I needed the prayer warriors to stand up, I felt a shift in my room that night. The day after, my symptoms started to stop. I stopped my fever, my cough stopped, and I started to gain a little bit of energy back. So I'm here to tell you the power of love saved me. The fact that I am healthy. The fact that I don't have any other underlying health conditions. The fact that for 3 years, I have been on this healthy journey and this healthy transformation. The fact that I have been an athlete, and the fact that I eat clean. All of that played a role in me being able to kick Corona's ass. So I'm telling you guys that if you get it, because no one's safe, if you do get it, this is what you have to do to fight through it, and you can. It is not a death sentence. You can get through it. So I love each and every one of you. And I just thank you for your support. And we are all in this together. And at the end of the road, there is still hope. All right? I will see you guys.